The Empire was victorious. Darth Vader had captured Mandalore, and the Creed was scattered to the winds. While the Empire was consolidating its power, the CIS and the Galactic Republic were in debate whether to continue the war or to hold a ceasefire. This was largely a result of a secret coalition between Separatist and Republic commanders, headed by Tobruk and Captain Maguire. The two governments were not aware of the coalition, but they had their suspicions. However, Clone Intelligence and the Confederate Acquisition Agency were on their trail. Pressure began mounting from the public for negotiations to take place. Naboo was chosen for its neutrality, and diplomats from either side were dispatched. Two of the diplomats were part of the coalition. They were Captain Rex of the 501st and a pike called Cassius Ree. When they arrived, they were escorted towards the palace along with the other diplomats. The negotiations took place in front of Queen Amidala. Words were sent back and forth as the representatives discussed. However, Rex and Cassius managed to persuade the other diplomats that there were benefits for brokering peace. Suddenly, a group of gangsters and mercenaries burst into the proceedings with their blasters and opened fire. The clone and the droid guards were killed as the diplomats got into cover. Rex and Devis opened fire alongside Cassius, while the ARC trooper Jesse summoned the Coruscant Guard detachment at the hangar. Devis was representing the clone army along with Rex since he was reassigned from the debacle with Mandalore. The mercenaries have had the upper hand though, and the delegates were held hostage. Lieutenants Hound and Axe blocked off the entrance into the palace with their troopers, but those who were sent inside were eliminated. Rex and Cassius thought all was lost until an explosion erupted and the mercenaries were killed. Devis looked to where the explosion came from, but saw nothing. The delegates were freed and headed back to the hangar, except from two. Rex and Cassius split off from the main group and met up with their contacts. They thanked Tobruk and Maguire for taking out the mercenaries and said that the delegates agreed to hold further discussions. But they pondered on who sent the mercenaries, but they didn't get the time to discuss it, as they were being followed. Tobruk and Maguire fled, while Rex and Cassius turned to face Devis. He asked if his brother was going to come with him as they were leaving. This was a great victory for the coalition, but they were in great danger, since Tobruk and Maguire realised that whoever sent those mercenaries knew about the coalition. The two officers knew that they would have to tread carefully from now on.